my new podcast. This is going to be the second episode. I finally figured out a solid name, I think. We're going to go with This Doesn't Exist. Took a little while to come up with, but I think it's well fitting. I get a lot of people that get worried about being on my small little show here. Like someone's gonna find it, or like they are worried about what they're gonna say, and at the end of the day, none of it really fucking matters because we're all people and we're all growing and we're all always changing our opinions and views on things. And right now, this podcast really doesn't exist. Like, it's only on YouTube. Like, hardly anyone's watching it. So, like, there's really nothing to be worried about in my eyes. So welcome to This Doesn't Exist. Second episode is just me. I'm your host, Blake King, back at it again. I'm just gonna chill today, just smoke a bit, hang out, give you guys a little bit of an update of what's been going on and my plans for the future of my channel and, well, really just my future in general. But yeah, so I guess we'll start with what's been happening. This whole last few months, it's been a little bit difficult for me to upload and do my videos like I normally would. I really was like on like a good pace of like improving my quality and try new like editing things and stuff like that. But I mean, anyway, Lily and I had broke up, so I moved out to give us each some space and not have like a terribly weird living situation. So then, well, I guess we're still there. I mean, I haven't found my own place yet. I've been staying with some roommates from work. They gave me a spare room that they had. But I've been looking for a place. I think I found an apartment that I'm gonna move into, but it has 3 other roommates here in Lansing. But yeah, so I've really just been working a lot, doing some overtime, keeping my head down. Been going to a lot of shows, trying to give myself a bit of a release, a bit of a break, if you will. These things have been really stressful, really hard. It sucks not being home. It sucks not being with my cats. Being able to work on my, my own hobbies and be productive and, express myself in those ways. But, it's for the best. At the end of the day, we just weren't each other's person, and it's unfortunate. We had some really good times, but there's something better out there for the both of us, and I'm sure of that. But anyway, so now these past few months I've been to quite a few shows. I got my fucking jersey. Super fucking stoked. I was really upset when I went to see Liquid, and it was in Grand Rapids for, I think it might have been the first stop or one of the first stops. I can't remember. Maybe it was the very first. I don't know. Really don't know. But he was on his Balance tour, and he had a bunch of merch up, and like the jerseys were just $100, but they had like a patch and this really nice flag and some shorts like with zipper pockets and shit. So I just had to get the shorts, and I had to get the flag because I want my totem for Lost Lands and summer camp. And so I can have my flag up and let all my Wakan fam know where I'm at. But so I finally got my flag. I got some shorts. I got the patch. They had like some other T-shirts and things, but I didn't get the jersey the first time I went. And my buddy Nate Lopez, which I think he does Lopez pins. Let me see if that's his shop. I know I got one of them up here. Yeah, New Year's Eve for Ganja White Night. Yeah, check him out. Lopez Productions 710. Super dope dude. Um, but he was there and he picked up the jersey, and so I had to check it out. You know, felt it up. Fucking like, oh man, the quality is definitely there, and it's just fire. They also had another one that was blue with the stripes on the hood. It had a fucking hood. It had the stripes like Liquid's fucking album covers that he has, which was super tight. I almost wanted that one, but like, this is the first Squan jersey. How could I pass up a Squan jersey? I don't know, but I did. And then, so that show I actually went to with Lily, and I recorded at that show. That's where I got some of my balance footage. But as you can see, if you watch those videos, I was not able to record very well or get in a very good position. Lily doesn't like being in the middle of a lot of people, big crowds and stuff, so you're off to the side, and it was dark. You know, I couldn't really get a nice center visual where I knew like I'd get a good amount of things. Whatever. Anyway, she also ended up passing out at Mersive during Mersive because she got too hot and we couldn't get outside in time. So that's why the Mersive video is short. I almost lost my GoPro. It was very fucking scary. Not because of the GoPro, but because Lily was passed out, literally fell, and like I couldn't catch her in time. Like I did not see that coming, and I couldn't even pick her up to get her out of there. Like I had to grab someone over the bar and get security to help. But that whole night was a fucking mess. I mean, Liquid Threw Down is one of the greatest Liquid sets that I've seen for sure. But then again, I say that every fucking time I see him. So, like, whatever. I don't know. But then anyway, after that, you know, I was really hoping that that show was gonna be like a good like symbol or like good spark back into our relationship. But it really didn't. I mean, you know, she left after we got her all situated, and they even let her back into the club, which I thought was insane to me. Like, I thought for sure they'd kick her out and not let her back in, but no, like gave her some water and like you're good to go. But it only took like maybe 5-10 minutes, and like her face was hurting really bad. She hit her head for sure, and so she went back to the hotel room. You know, got the Uber or whatever, and I stayed and tried to record, but you know, it just was not a very good night as like I wanted it to be. But anyhow, a little bit shortly after that, her friend from work had found this fucking crust of a dog, literally named Crust, under a dumpster or some shit, and took it in. And then somehow manipulated Lily into wanting this dog and taking care of it. And I told her, like, as soon as she mentioned even a thought of wanting this dog, that it was not a good idea, that I didn't want any part of it, not to do it. And she tried to like talk it over with me for like a few weeks, but like every time I was insistent, like, no, just do not. Like I cannot do a dog right now. We're not ready for it. Like it's just not a good time. Like if you do, like I'm gonna be done. And then like this pressure was just building and building, and like, neither of us were really talking about it. You know, I was hoping she would just drop it and let Kaylee do whatever with this dog because it's Kaylee's fucking problem. lo and behold, she didn't. And I actually won tickets to Champagne Drip. So the week of Champagne Drip and Friends in Chicago, I ended up winning tickets from, was it Mize? I think it might have been Mize. It's fucking lit. Anyway, that week I was trying to get her to go with me. Obviously, she's my fucking girlfriend. I want to go to the show with you. Like, want to have a good time. Got 2 tickets. The original friend I tagged in the post, Eric, wasn't able to make it. But so I wanted Lily to go, and it was on a weekend, and she had wanted to pick up this dog on that weekend instead of, or take the dog to her dad's for the vet or something or other. I really can't remember. I'm pretty sure she was picking it up to have it, to bring it home. But anyway, I told her, look, like, if you're not gonna go to this show with me and you're gonna go get this dog that I told you I want no part of, then I'm gonna be gone when you come back. And so then she said, well, I'm getting the dog, and it was that was it, you know, like the decision was made. And then I had invited this girl from work to go to the show with me instead, and we were just going as friends, you know, nothing like weird or anything like that. I'm not trying to make work difficult or more complicated, but she's into going to shows, and you know, she wanted to go, and so I was like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And so we went out and went to Chicago, went to see Champagne Drip, had a fucking amazing time. It was the first time in a long time I've had that much fun at a show, and it was like really kind of like bittersweet, because like I could have been having that much fun this whole time at these shows, but maybe it was just the people I was around or surrounding myself with. And it was super unfortunate, but you know, we had a fucking phenomenal time. And you know, nothing happened that night. I'm not like a fucking crazy person. Like, me and Lily hadn't broken up officially, so like I wasn't going out to sleep with anybody or anything like that. Like, you know, yeah, we had a hotel room, but you know, nothing happened. We just hung out and went to bed. But then I got back, and she had gotten the dog, and my coworkers had offered me a spare room, not the one that I went with, but some other coworkers offered me their spare room, and so I decided to go over there, maybe hoping that me being gone would be some sort of like realization for Lily, or maybe something like that, or you know, maybe she'd even like try to find another home for this dog or whatever. But no, she stayed here and just considered it done and didn't even like attempt really much of anything. And so I gave her space, and you know, it's been really hard. It's been like super hard, just drifting apart, but like having to stay kind of close. You know, like our lease isn't up, and even though I'm not staying here, like I still want to come do my podcast and like other sorts of things. Get clothes, and you know, I just want to be home sometimes, which just fucking sucks. But anyway, after Champagne Drip, I moved out, and now, most recently, went to see Liquid Stranger in Chicago. It was ended up on the way back from maybe when we got back. She wanted to pay me back for going to Champagne Drip, so she got us tickets to Liquid Stranger. She was actually supposed to be at that show in Grand Rapids, but wasn't able to make it. So she got us tickets to Liquid in Chicago. We had such a great time, and that's where I got this jersey. And she got the blue one, and it's fucking dope. I love it. And Liquid was even better than fucking Champagne Drip. Like, it was fucking awesome. And when we were in Chicago, we got the Chicago pizza, of course. We got Lou Malnati's. Although next time I gotta try the Giovanni's, I guess. Someone told me that. I don't know. I'm definitely open to any other Chicago recommendations. I'm a fucking big foodie. Certainly gonna be doing some more food videos this year. I don't know if they'll be just general places around here, but I'm definitely gonna do some festival food reviews. I think that's gonna be like a lot of fun. But yeah, so we went to Liquid in Chicago. Had a great time, great trip, phenomenal, whatever. And then most recent, just fucking this past weekend, went and saw Subtronics on his Fractals tour. Nuts, fucking nuts. It was just, it went so hard. I was not expecting that, really, honestly. Like, I've seen Subtronics a lot, like probably more than anybody I've seen. And yeah, yeah, that was the best set I've ever seen, for sure. Hands down, better than Lost Lands, better than any fucking set I've ever seen from him. It was I'm like almost lost for words on what to say about it. Like, you guys would think I'm crazy if I told you everything that I thought about this show. But it took some did a little bit of and just got one with everything, and it all made sense and showed me a lot. And yeah, it was just really, really special, and I needed it. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't anticipate that whatsoever. I've certainly never had to that extent of uh, communication or trip at a show like that before. Just not to that level. Um, it was really fucking great. Um, yeah, I'm just in awe about all of it. But yeah, so that was just this past weekend, and phenomenal, great time. Gave me a lot of insight. Uh, but with that being said, obviously I don't know uh, what's to come, but I am very hopeful, and I do have a few things planned coming up. Um, I know in May I've got Summer Camp Music Festival that I want to go to. I'm gonna buy those tickets, not this week coming up, but next week. Or no, yeah, not this week, but next week on my next check. I have to buy those. I did want to do like the whole VIP, like crazy package or whatever, like I always want to, but it's just unreasonable for me to think I can do that right now, trying to move and all that sort of stuff. But um, so I'm gonna go to Scamp. I'm heavily debating Bass Country. I think I'm gonna have to go to Bass Country, but I don't know. Like, I'm kind of kicking myself for it because It's AT Aliens headlining, and like I have an AT Aliens jersey. I love them. They're great. Whatever. But tickets aren't cheap. Probably be like $60, $80 after fees and shit. And it's bass country, so it's like, the whole venue. There's 3 different stages, and there's a ton of music the whole night. You can't really go wrong. But I've been spending a lot of fucking money lately. And AT Aliens music is like, it's like the definition of beeps and boops and just noise. So I don't know. I love them. They are very good, very talented. But with how much I've been spending, I don't know if it's worth. But man, when am I gonna see him again? I mean, you just never know. I saw him at Lost Lands, and I just don't know if I'd see him again. Bass country, man, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. I know a bunch of my friends are probably going, so it'd be good to go, make memories with them. I don't know. But there's also the day after Scamp on that Monday is Movement. I mean, Movement's going on that weekend too, but Monday, Skrillex is going to be at Movement. And I think I really want to see Skrillex again. Like, I kind of have to. Like, he's a legend. Who knows how much longer he's going to be making music and touring and all that. So I think it's a full send for that Monday. My schedule is open for it anyway. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. Or no, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But yeah. Oh, and I BTSM this week on Thursday when I'm fucking working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that should be very fucking fun and very difficult to maneuver. I've thought about selling my ticket, but I just can't do it. BTSM does mean a lot to me, and maybe I could use some church, maybe God might bless me if I go to church for once. So I could use it. But yeah, so summer camp, probably the first festival I'm gonna try and hit this year. Hunter just got back from Beyond Wonderland, had a phenomenal fucking time. I'll let him tell you about that. I've been meaning to have him on for the past few months, but with everything going on and stuff, I just haven't been able to get him over here. Feel free to fucking smoke along. I'm gonna be smoking by myself out here. Anyway, might be going to Big Fam. I'm gonna really try. I think that's in June, maybe July. But my money's really fucking tight right now, and I've got a lot of things I want to do. As soon as I move, I want to get all my podcast room set up as soon as possible, so I can keep making my videos and being creative. And then I would love to download the free Fruity Loops, so I can start working on some music and stuff. I think that would be really fun. Just to toy around with. I mean, you don't have to take everything so serious at first, but I've got a lot of ideas, and I've realized recently I'm not the most educated in this music scene, and I'm not the most whatever. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best, but I do know more than a lot of people, and I think I have some good ideas. So, and why not? It'd be fun. Worst case scenario, I'm the only one who likes it. Whatever. Um, the difficult part's gonna be that I'm not gonna be able to put out music that I don't like. Like, unlike these videos where, like, I could give a fuck if I like these videos or not. I gotta put these out so I can start uh, just working on them and seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, and, like, just starting to learn based off myself. So, fine tuning and working on some music should be a difficult process, but I think it'll be very rewarding as well. Like working on my comedy. Working on the comedy is a super super difficult process, but it is very fucking rewarding. And when you have something that works and you know it works, then it just feels so good. And then to be able to just like make people laugh and smile, and they're just laughing just to make them happy, you know. It's awesome. I wish I could do it more, but here I am, stuck working like everyone else. Also, recently, I just kind of started painting a little bit, I guess. I had a girl from work showed me some painting things, and I don't know, I kind of dig it. It's I feel like there's a lot of correlations in life and paint. Not that she tried to school me on anything or stuff like that, but just as I was going along and making my own mistakes and fucking whatever, painting and mixing colors and stuff, like just lots of correlations, which is really cool. Really cool to see. I feel like that's a lot of things with art. They all kind of ebb and flow and kind of mirror a lot of characteristics that life has. Yeah, Subtronics is probably the best show I've ever seen. Period. Um, which was really fucking weird because I wasn't expecting that from him. Like I know he's good. He's really fucking good. I know that. I knew that. That's why I got my tickets in advance. And that's why I tried to drag a ton of people from work to go. We had like a 10-person group going. Ended up getting dwindled down to like maybe 5 or 6. But everyone had a fucking blast, as I knew they would. And I had like the time of my life, which I did not expect. Man. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to move and get situated again. It's probably gonna be a month, maybe 2 or 3 before like I'm really settled in and situated and able to make some consistent videos again. It's really fucking inconvenient because I just was like about to be like doing videos consistently, but then all this shit happened, and it's just been a really wild fucking ride these past few months. But I feel like things are finally coming to not a close, but maybe things are wrapping up. It's putting a nice bow on it for the next chapter. But also, I don't plan on living in Michigan much longer now that Lily and I are not together. Uh, there's really no reason for me to be here. My plan was to go to Texas and try to do some comedy and stuff like that. There's like a lot of good spots down there. But Texas, weed isn't legalized, and I'm not trying to go back to illegal weed. And but the House just passed decriminalization of marijuana, so hopefully if the Senate lets it go, that'll go through, and that'll be fire. Then it'll be at least decriminalized, and I won't be getting fucking arrested. Just get a goddamn ticket, which, whatever, I'll take that. But so anyway, I was gonna go to Texas, can't do that. I'm gonna go to probably Arizona is what I'm looking at. My brother suggested Phoenix. I think it's a pretty poppin' area. You know, good art and music community, younger vibe. So that might be the move. Of course, nothing's 100% yet. I've only looked at a few things and places, but they did recently legalize, so I know there's a lot of opportunity there for jobs. I'm just really trying to stay here a bit longer and save up and get myself in a position where either I can go from my company to a higher position over there in that state, or just swap companies altogether, just at like a leadership level instead of entry level. Because I don't want to be moving and then be struggling again. I've just been struggling all my 20s so far, really since out of high school, trying to get myself afloat and situated. And it's, thank God for my parents, because I wouldn't have been able to even be here now without them. But anyway, that's my goal, is in this next year. Hopefully this time next year I'll be well prepared to get ready to move. At least that's the idea, anyway. But we'll see. Like I said, nothing's set in stone, and everything happens for a reason. Things are always changing. Yeah, I do really want to have Hunter on soon. I'm hoping he'll be able to make some time for me. I'm sure he will. He's my best friend. I tried to get my other friends to come on, but they're a little camera shy, unfortunately. And hopefully one day I will. It is kind of sad to me that they don't want to do it just because of the camera, because it's not about the camera or any of that. It's like, it's just us hanging out and just making those memories together. That's really special to me. And yeah, of course we're gonna have good conversation. It'll be a great podcast, but really I just want to hang with the homies, and just be able to go back and rewatch it and just live it back again if need be. Yeah. Man, I wish I was a better host. I'm seeing a lot. I don't know what to talk about, but fuck it, dude. Fuck it. We're smoking. Y'all like my bowl? It's a pokey flute. I'm gonna wake up Snorlax in this bitch. Yeah, I'm using my GoPro to record right now, so I don't know if the battery's gonna die or what have you. I'm kind of just hanging out while I have the time. I've really been wanting to do a bunch of podcasts, but I haven't been able to. I'm wanting to get studying and working on editing and stuff like that. And there's like a whole new weed or cannabis, not company, but thing that I wanted to study for and kind of look into. It's like a community that's been developed, and it's just really cool. You can learn a lot and how to grow, not weed, but grow your skills and potential in the industry. But my computer's here, and this shit's fucking hard to be here when Lily's here. I have my laptop, but that shit's not the same, you know. And on top of that, I've just been bouncing around a lot, you know. It's weird being at my coworker's place. It's like, yeah, they have the spare room, so I have my own room, but like, it's not my space, you know. It's not super chill. I mean, it's chill, don't get me wrong, it is nice, it's very nice, and I love it that I have that place to go to, but it's their place still, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm just hoping that I can get my place soon. The place I'm looking at won't be open until May 16th, I think it was. And then I'll be able to move in, but my lease is up here May 31st, so that's pretty tight moving situation. Man. Life is tough. I don't know why we decided to do all this. Nika, what are you doing? Yeah. So I think maybe I'll try to edit this video some. I don't know. It's probably gonna be really shitty. But I gotta try, you know? I don't really know anymore. I'm just like I'm content, and I'm a lot happier than I was these past couple months because of this show at Subtronics. Things just kind of clicked together and made a lot of sense. I mean, I literally just got slapped in the face and like told by the universe, which was stupid. Like, it was crazy. But I'm excited. It's just, you know, time's a bitch. It's a bitch and a half. And I just got a long way to go. And I hope. I can't even say I hope it's easy because I know it's not. I know it's not going to be easy. But I hope it's worth it. I hope it's real. You know? I really just don't want to look back one day and have a bunch of regrets, you know? Another thing that's kind of cool is Odessa announced that they're going on tour. I say it's kind of cool because it's either going to be really good or, I mean, really bad. Like, it's called the Last Goodbye Tour. And artists these days don't name their tours for nothing, if you know what I mean. So, like, Fractals was like, it was crazy because if you caught like a bunch of pieces of the information by the end, you pieced all the information together, and it literally showed you the whole picture, and it was great. And the Last Goodbye tour by Odessa is gonna be really fucking sad. First of all, it's their last tour, so it's already sad. Second of all, Last Goodbye kind of insinuates to me like there's gonna be a lot of last goodbyes that night, which fucking sucks. So, I don't know, I haven't gotten my ticket yet. Oh, also they're selling tickets by the two, so like they're $80 a ticket, but you're getting 2 tickets. So you have to go with someone. It's or sell it to one other random person or something, but you know that it's I'm just not sure if I'm gonna go or not. It's gonna be bittersweet. Because I haven't seen Odessa and I've always wanted to, and this is my last opportunity to, so I feel like I should. You know, this community means so much to me, and they've been such a pillar in this community. Like, it's almost disrespectful for me not to, you know? But I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated as soon as I know. It's just gonna be really hard. But sometimes hard things are necessary. You guys see Nika just being the most adorable kitty on the whole planet right now. You see this little ball of preciousness? My baby. I can't wait to have you home. And have you back again. I miss them so much. Man. Well, at least I got my ticket for Lost Lands already. Oh yeah, I got an extra Tuesday early arrival for anyone who wants to buy it. I already sold the other Lost Lands ticket. It hasn't been officially sold. Like, I don't have money in my pocket yet, but it's been spoken for. But I do have the Tuesday early arrival. I'll show you the receipt. You can get it for what I fucking paid for. I just want my money back. But I'm stoked to fucking go. I'm gonna make a fucking week of it, do an insane amount of videos. Like I said, a bunch of food reviews. I want to do like a tips and tricks, like a nice tour, and then of course my the sets, record some sets. Especially the back-to-backs, the insane back-to-backs. Hopefully be able to go to the fucking barbecue and meet some artists and do a couple videos. I don't know. It's weird because like I'm not used to speaking to a camera, let alone walking around a festival or like asking other people to speak into my fucking GoPro. Like, you know, it's weird. It is weird. I'm not gonna act like it's not, because it is. It's not ordinary. It's not normal. But hopefully I can get more comfortable with it and make it easier to be more approachable and for other people. And certainly if you see my fucking Valence Wakan flag flying on a totem, come fucking say what's up. Like, I would love that more than anything. Like, seriously. Don't talk to me the whole show, but come say hi. Like, yeah. know what other fests. I really want to do Big Fam. I want to see Brock again. Shout out Omni Art. He's a real one. He just came out with this new picture design idea character, whatever you want to call it, called the Forager, and I'm fucking in love with it. I love it so much. It reminds me of like the Ganja White Knight vibes and Mr. Wobble, like forest, like, but it doesn't look anything like a Mr. Wobble or anything like that. It's completely different, but it's like that sort of down to earth vibe and like spirituality and energy, and oh man, I can't wait to see where he goes with it. He started to make like an augmented reality to it too. It's super dope. Uh, I'm wondering if he'll make like cause that one's like the Gatherer. I wonder if he'll make like the Hunter too, cause that would be like kind of cool. But I don't know. I just love it. There's just so much that I wish I could do with art, but like, man, this is Brock's other piece here. I don't know if I'm showing anybody that. Normally, just people sitting there, but he does amazing art. But yeah, well, I suppose I could probably wrap this up. I mean, there's not much else going on. Um, just a small update. Just wanted to talk a little bit and let everybody know why I haven't been posting, why I probably won't be able to regularly post for a little while. But hopefully that'll all change soon. But like I said, I don't know. Like everything's up in the air. Uh, but we'll see. You know, I'm hopeful. So that's good. But yeah, you're inside the universe. The universe is inside you, and this doesn't exist.